NATO and Russia's military alike staged planned annual nuclear exercises Wednesday as the Russian president repeated the unfounded claim that Ukraine plans to set off a radioactive dirty bomb. On the battlefront, Russian forces pounded more than 40 Ukrainian villages over the past day. Russian President Vladimir Putin remotely monitored the drills of his strategic nuclear forces, which involved multiple practice launches of ballistic and cruise missiles in a show of force. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu reported to Putin that the exercise simulated a massive nuclear strike retaliating for a nuclear attack on Russia. Without providing any evidence, in remarks carried by Russian TV, Putin said Ukraine plans to use a so-called dirty bomb as a provocation and contended the United States was using Ukraine as a battering ram against Russia and its regional allies, turning the country into a testing ground for military biological experiments. It was the first time Putin himself made the unsubstantiated dirty bomb allegation, which his officials have been repeating since last week. Ukraine and its Western allies have denied the claims and contend that Russia, facing setbacks on the battlefield, might itself try to detonate a dirty bomb. Slovenia's government said Russia has been engaging in a disinformation campaign about the dirty bombs, using a 2010 photo from the European Union country's Agency for Radioactive Waste titled Ukraine's Capacities to Create the Dirty Bomb. The photo shows bags containing smoke detectors bearing inscriptions in Slovenian reading radioaktivno or radioactive. The Slovenian government says the detectors contain a radioactive source, but it isn't one of those listed below the. A Ukrainian official reported that a Russian strike hit a gas station in the city of Dnipro, killing 2 people, including a 25-year-old pregnant woman in a car with her husband. He was reported seriously hurt in the attack late Tuesday. Ukrainian saboteurs attacked a police station in the southern port and industrial city of Kherson with grenades on Wednesday, Russian-installed officials reported on social media. There were no immediate reports of casualties. Missiles struck buildings and neighborhoods in the southern port city of Mykolaiv on Tuesday, though it remained unclear if there were any casualties, according to local authorities. More strikes were reported early Wednesday. A 73-year-old woman spends her days in her home, cooking and washing, and every evening heads to a small makeshift sleeping area in a basement with family members. She has been doing that every night since the war began in late February. Valentina, who asked that her last name not be used for security reasons, describes the sound of incoming attacks as very scary. "My nervous system can't cope with it," she said, sitting in her makeshift bedroom.